Alright guys, welcome to another DOP22 review on this channel. The first review that we did was the Zack Snyder Justice League, and I hope you enjoyed that video. If you didn't watch it yet, just make sure to check my channel. And today we're going to be talking about Godzilla Vs Kong, which is just now released on some select theaters and of course on HBO Max, which I love. There's a lot of stuff to watch. So if you don't have HBO Max and you have the chance to get it, make sure you do. If you don't and you don't want it, make sure you go out and watch this movie at the theaters. I recommend watching it. We're gonna be talking about a little bit about the plot with no spoilers. I don't want to mess anything up, which there's not much to spoil, but still, I'm a firm believer that people should not be spoiling any movies. On this case, we got Godzilla fighting Kong, as you know from the trailers. Uh, Out of the two creatures, I am more in tune with King Kong. I don't know much about Godzilla. I'm not a huge fan of Godzilla movies. I know about them, I've watched them, but I'm more of a King Kong fan. And also, I gotta tell you, out of the two creatures, the scales tip to one side. I'm not gonna say which one, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think it's more of one creature story than the other. In this movie, on the first 5 minutes, it tells you what the movie's about, mainly what it's about. There's two apex predators or apex creatures. You know, one is Kong, one is Godzilla, and the humans are trying to keep them separated so they won't fight each other. Mainly because one of the main characters think that Kong might not win. The other one is because you don't want to have them hitting each other and killing each other while destroying and killing millions of people. So what they're doing is there's a facility in Skull Island that has a dome which they keep King Kong inside of it while they studying him and try to protect him. And the scientists are very friends with King Kong. They really enjoy taking care of him, but King Kong, of course, knows that he's trapped in there. He wants out. Uh, Also, the movie has a little bit of like Mortal Kombat style introduction, maybe, because they have the matches that Kong and Godzilla have done in previous movies and stuff. So they show who's winning, and like fighting Mothra and stuff, and like Mortal Kombat, the little lines going down, and at the end you have the only two left. It's King Kong and Godzilla. I thought that was kind of fun. Also, yeah, the fighting scenes, I think they're very well done. Everything, of course, is CGI, but the placement of the camera and the rolling and rotating and going with some of the creatures and like twisting around, and some of the parts of the action is very well done. The CGI for me was amazing in this movie. You're not gonna be bored, and I think at the 38th minute the action starts. So up to that point, it's a little bit of exposition of what's going on, and you get acquainted with everything. And I love the soundtrack when they show Kong. It's got like Elvis Presley song playing and a couple of more, and they kind of humanize him a little bit, and I really enjoy that. Also, on the Godzilla part of it, there's some plot twists, not plot twists, but a plot going on that side. Some of you, some of my friends already saw it from the trailer what's going to happen. They were right. You will see when you watch the movie. Also, the human interaction with the main characters is very well done on the Godzilla part. I mean, on the King Kong part. There's a couple of them that I really like. There's also a few that they don't hit the mark. Is your typical average like conspiracy theory people, and a couple of kids tag along and they want to solve the mysteries or whatever, and nobody believes them and things like that. We've seen that before many times in a lot of movies. It really didn't bother me for this movie, but it's just something we've seen before. And the evil scientist, all about the money stuff, all that is included in here. It's a couple of forgettable characters you will see, and a couple of them I'm glad they were killed during the action. There's a lot of destruction, a lot of destruction. A lot of people will die in this movie, but it's not focused on what the destruction is. It's focusing on the fight, which it's a good thing for this. You don't want to get bored on that. And I don't know. I think this movie is a must see. You have to go out and watch it. I would recommend it. If I have to give it a score, which I will, I have to say maybe 7.5 out of 10. Uh, Not close to an 8, just because things we have seen before and a couple of things that like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever, I seen it, I know it, or conveniences just because the story needs to move that way. So certain character finds out about this and that because it has to happen right now. Which, it really doesn't bother me out of a movie. It's not done through the whole movie. So you can actually enjoy it without feeling, oh, okay, here we go again. It's not another Batman versus Superman Martha point. Like, why did you say that name? It's had something like that at the end of the movie, but it's okay. It is well done. And overall, I think everybody did a great job on the human side, and the CGI and everything was well done, and the characters, the way they portray the characters. So yeah, make sure, guys, to comment on below. See, what do you think about the movie if you have the chance to watch it, or what do you want to know? I'm not gonna be spoiling anything, but I do stream daily. If you already know about my channel, so we will talk about it without spoiling anything. So make sure you hit the bell button, you hit the like button, and subscribe. Make sure you stay up to date with movies and games. Let me know what other movies you want to see, what other movies you want me to review, and of course, I'm going to be playing any games that are coming out. Everything has been delayed from the pandemic. I'm looking forward to play the Lego Star Wars game coming out, which has been delayed again. The Gotham Knights game, but that's one of the big ones that I wanted to play and review for you. We're gonna have to wait for that one. I think it's been delayed until next year. That means the Justice League game is gonna be delayed even more. So yeah, just make sure you hit the bell button, guys, and we'll see you on the next review.